Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another Trailhead walkthrough and we're going to be setting up our Lightning Web Component developer tools within Salesforce. This is kind of a beginner path for learning development on Trailhead. So let's go ahead and get started. And this walkthrough is going to be a little bit more chill than the other ones have been. One of the first things you're going to want to do is install the CLI for your different operating system. I'm on Mac OS, so what I did was I clicked the link, and then once this downloads, you'll open it up, and you'll download that for your system, which I've already done. So now that it's done, you're going to open up its terminal for Mac, but for others it's command. But we're going to open it up and then we're going to hit enter or copy and paste this plugin and make sure that it looks something like this. It does want to be more than 45 here, but it looks like we're 47, so we're doing good. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to install is your Visual Studio Code, which is a similar thing. You click on the link provided in Trailhead and you download it. I've already downloaded it, so I'm going to open this up. Awesome. So once you're in Visual Studio Code, you're going to want to look for extensions. And it might look like this, it might look like this. And then you're going to want to search for Lightning Web Components. Should be one of these ones. Looks just like this, and you're going to install. And then after that is installed, you can hit Command-Shift-P or Control-Shift-P and type in F7DX, and you'll be able to see your initial list of options. We're not going to do any of those right now because it doesn't show. One thing that you can do is install the extension pack that'll enable you to do Apex and Visualforce as well as Lightning Web Components. Alright, so next thing we're going to want to do is activate our Developer Hub. Now you do have to go into the setup for this. So let's go ahead and go to setup. From the quick find, you're going to want to go to Dev Hub. And enable that. Alright, now that that's enabled, we can go ahead and verify our step. Alright, thank you for joining me for part 1 of Set Up Your Lightning Web Component Developer Tools. That's a mouthful. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my channel for other videos like this, as well as suggest down in the comments below what things you think I can do better or what other videos you would like to see. Alright, thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through part 2 of setting up your Lightning Web Component Developer Tools project on Trailhead. So let's go ahead and jump into it. For this project, we are going to be creating a Lightning Web Component that shows contact information on the account record page. So what I would recommend is on one side having your Trailhead open and on the other having your Visual Studio Code portal open as well, just so then you can see what the instructions are and also be able to see your code as you're writing it, which is what I have done here. So let's go ahead, jump in and get started. So in our Visual Studio Code, we're going to go to creating a project. And you're going to want to create a standard project and hit enter. For the project name, it's going to be Trailhead. And then you're going to hit enter, which I've already done, and you can see over here on the Explorer that we have our Trailhead project open. So the next thing that we're going to want to do over here on our instructions is authorize our Developer Hub. We enabled it in the last video, but now we're actually going to do that. And so what happened, so let's go ahead and click allow. Usually what would happen was you'd authorize your Developer Hub over here in your Studio Code. It'll open up a new tab in your browser, and then you'd authorize your Dev Hub. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and create a Scratch org. So again, Command-Shift-P, SFDX, create a default Scratch org. And we're going to accept the default here for all of these. So our alias is going to be Trailhead, and then 7 days is how long it's going to run for. And you can see it's running. All right, now we're going to jump into our web component. So we're going to go Force App, Lightning Web Component, LWC. And then from there, Command-Shift-P, Focus, Terminal. All right, and this is where we want to have this open as well. We're going to copy and paste this into our CLI terminal down here, and then hit enter. All right, awesome. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and click on the metadata down here. Command click. Awesome. All right, we have opened our first Lightning Web Component. So let's go ahead and over here, we're going to copy and paste this code into our metadata. And then Command save. Awesome. And then we're going to go into our .js file and replace the code there as well. And save. And you can see that this track has a squiggly line, and that is an error, but we're going to be figuring that out in the next video. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. You can also see that this turned to red. All right, now we're going to go into our HTML file. And then in between the template, we're going to copy and paste this code from Trailhead. Command save. All right, and that is it for now. We'll come back and we will figure out all the errors from our code in the next video. And it's going to be really cool and it'll all come together. All right, thank you for joining me for part 2 of Set Up Your Lightning Web Component Developer Tools. Be sure to join me for part 3. This will be our final part. Be sure to like and subscribe, and drop down in the comments below and tell me what kind of video you'd like to see next. Is there something within the developer world of Salesforce that you don't understand? I'd be happy to explain it to you guys. But yeah, be sure to check out my channel and my other videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing part 3, the final part of Set Up Your Lightning Web Component Developer Tools. In this video we're going to be analyzing the code that we just copy pasted from our Trailhead instructions, and we're going to be fixing it. And we're going to make it work. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so we want to open up our Visual Studio Code. Again, I would recommend having side by side your Trailhead instructions with your Visual Studio Code, just so then you can read it and just do it right away and not have to toggle back and forth. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm showing right now. So let's go ahead and go into our JS file. And you can see right here we've got this little track squiggly line. We've got a few issues with it, and you can go ahead and see what the issues are, but we're just gonna fix it. So we're gonna go by this lightning element. Oops, we're gonna go comma track, hit enter, and yeah, that fixed it. That fixed both of our issues. And you can see this little red right here went away. There are no errors. So I just hit Command Save to save it. And that's what we're going to do for that part. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and fix our HTML errors. So this one's a little bit trickier. We're going to go into our HTML file. You can either go here or you can go up here. Oh, this is not our HTML file. That's our HTML file. All right, and we've got our little squiggly lines right here. So let's go ahead and see. We're gonna go right in between our braces. And then we're gonna go Control Space and hit Contacts. Now you can see the red for each went away, but now we have errors with our div. And then what we're going to do here is key equals bracket contact dot ID. Alright, and just validate that the code over here looks like that. I would suggest not copy pasting it. I would actually suggest reading it over and reading what happened. But anyways, I'm going to Control Save our code. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to deploy it. And I think this is probably one of the most important things to learn is how to deploy your code. So we're going to go Command-Shift-P, focus terminal, hit enter. You can see it happen down here into our terminal. And then we're going to go sfdx space force source push and hit enter. All right, there we go. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back again, sfdx space force org open. And then press enter. And then it'll default to open this. All right, and I'm actually going to bring this over here. So then again, we can be side by side. Okay, we're gonna go into our sales app now that we are in Salesforce. And we're gonna create a new account. The account name is just gonna be Component Developers. And that's all we're gonna do, is just add the account name and save. All right, we're gonna go back to setup. Or, actually we're not. We're gonna go to edit page. This is going to shortcut us to the app builder. All right, and now we have our Lightning components. Oh hey, we have our custom web component, my first Lightning web component. And we're just gonna drag it here to the top, and you can see that it does have contact information. We're gonna click save. We're gonna activate it. And then we're gonna assign it to the org default. And click save. All right. Let's go and hit back. And then, look, there's our web component that we just created. So it does have our contact information. All right, let's go ahead and validate our step to earn this badge. All right, thank you for joining me for part 3 of setting up our Lightning Web Component developer tools. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and check out my channel for other videos. Go ahead and comment down below what other videos you'd like to see on my channel, or if there are any questions that I can help you out by answering through a video. All right, I will catch you guys.